Hello everyone, this is Iwuoha here, the president of Houston for Africa. We all know, normally we have this awesome interview. Every month we have 2 people to interview on our platform. And last month we had the opportunity to interview someone that's into time management expert. So he came to inspire the youth on how they can manage their time and be productive in life. But today we have an awesome guest in our midst here. In fact, this is the biggest interview 2021. Okay, don't doubt me, I know what I'm saying. Okay, today we are going to interview a family of the children of the Nollywood legend Bruno Iwuoha. We all know, we saw what happened last 2 weeks ago on how he passed on to the glory of God. And amidst today I have awesome children from him. They'll be talking about the experience, the shock, and a lot of things. We need to hear from the source. Social media, activities from the media is good, but I believe getting the information from the source is the awesome way to get the right information. So today, I have with me Onyechi, the first daughter of Bruno Iwuoha, the Nollywood legend, and also have with me also Ebuka here, the first son of Bruno Iwuoha, the Nollywood legend. So I think it's time for us to start the interview. Now, I know most of you know them, but let's hear from them. People don't know that Bruno Iwuoha, the legend in Nollywood, has a lot of people behind the scene, the family, people he cares for more than any other people out there. So today we are going to interview them today to know how this shock, the sudden death of the father, and also the spirit, the moment of shared with the father when he was alive, and also what they can tell us, the fans of Bruno Iwuoha, and what we need to know about him and the life he has shared with the family. So now let's start with Ebuka. Ebuka is the first son of Bruno Iwuoha. So
good morning everyone. My name is Ebuka Iwuoha. Like I'm the first son of Bruno Iwuoha. And this is my senior sister over here.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Ms. Onyechi Iwuoha. I'm the first daughter of Bruno Iwuoha.
We're going straight to the main interview today. If you look at their faces, they're not happy. Me, I'm not happy too because it's my uncle, like I shared last time on Facebook. But we need to hear the stuff from them, the information, the right knowledge from them, and what really happened. But before we go, I'd like to ask, how was the shock of Daddy's death? How did it come about? Was there any...
Daddy's death came as a big blow. I quite remember that early day of 10th of April. As early as 4, my sister came to the house knocking that we should open the gate with the husband. So I'm like, what could have brought these people this early to their house? So when she came upstairs, I'm like, what's the problem? And before then, I had a series of calls from mom, my siblings, like lots of persons called. I'm like, Daddy's death was the biggest shock of my life. Like when she came upstairs, she was like, she hugged me first and said, Daddy's dead. I was like, I couldn't even say a word. I sat down and I stayed for like 30 whole minutes before I could say something. It was like, it was more like a dream to me. Like I couldn't even fathom the whole thing. So when I started asking her, how? What really happened? She was like, that they called her or they called the husband and told the husband. So the husband wanted to outsmart her, but then she got the whole gist. You understand? That was when they broke the news to her that Daddy passed on. So that is dead. Up till now, like I've not really digested the whole thing. I'm still not even getting it. Sometimes I could sleep and wake up and I'm like, I just wish this is a story, or someone would come and tell us this is an April Fool, it's jokes and all of that. But then as day goes by, we realize it's all reality, and We don't have to question God anyways. We don't have to question God. So that brings me back to that being the biggest shock of my life. Losing my parents has been my biggest fear. So, and one coming to reality, that like is still a shock to me, and I pray I recover from the shock anytime soon. That's it.
Okay, so let's hear from Ebuka how the shock was, and I don't know, as a man.
To tell you guys now, like, currently now I didn't believe that my dad is dead, because the shock was much to me. When my dad died, they was kind of telling me, they was trying my number, but my number was off. So that moment I was in school, so around that kind, 8:30, my senior sister called me from that dad is dead. I told her that stop messing around. I hate all those stuff. So I called my mom to confirm. My mom said that my dad is dead. I was on the ride that moment, like I didn't understand, like I didn't get myself. So that moment I turned back immediately and went back to my room, so to like calm myself down, because I was on myself that moment. So that was a very big shock to me. Like I didn't expect that to happen. So that's it.
How has it been?
Yeah, it was an awesome one. He was able to merge both his working, like his acting career, with the family as well. He was always there at our beck and call. Could call him, Dad, I need this, I need that, and he would be like, oh, okay, don't worry, I'll have a role solving the problem for you. He was an amazing father. I would give him that credit 101%. He's an amazing father. He was able to find a way to work in accordance with both his business and his family as well. He was always there. Most of the times when you call him, Dad, what's up now, how is he going and all of that, he would tell you it's going on well and all of that. So he had a way of merging both his business and the family. He never lagged behind in any of those times, you understand. So he was an amazing father, and I think he did a great job merging both the work, in as much as those times it could be a busy schedule. Most of the times he could be tired and all of that, but he never for one day looked past his duties as a father, you understand. So that's it.
He was a jovial kind, and I really enjoyed staying with him. And so I was part of the family too. Okay, so I believe everything happened for good, and we should also take it that God knows everything. Okay, now let me talk to the man in the house.
It was fun staying with my parents, staying with my father, like taking pictures. Many people are coming around. Like, I want to know you more, sir. Like, I want to be into all this stuff. So it was fun. And my dad never like give up on us. Yeah, my dad never give up on us. We were like happy with him, like always. So that's it.
Despite people coming to take
those
pictures.
memories, like then it was really crazy. Like you could be going out with him and you would hear someone say, "Sir, please let's take pictures with you," and all of that, and he never hesitated. That's one amazing thing about him. He never said no. Most of the times he would be in a car and people would be like, "Sir, this dear man that has white hair and all that, let's take pictures with him." He would tell the driver, wait. He would go down from the car and say, "Okay, well, come, let's take pictures." Some people would come with their red oil hands, stain him, and some people would do a whole lot of things to him. Despite what, he never said no. You understand? And most of the times, we could be going to somewhere very important, and you would always see people wanting to take pictures. That's something normal. And sometimes I would get angry. I'm like, tell these people to go and come back later or something. He would say no. Let's calm down and allow him do one or two things with them, then we'll continue. You understand? On events, birthdays, dedications, house opening, and a whole lot of functions, we've been together. He never hesitated. He was a very loyal person. My dad was a very loyal person. Very, very loyal. Very calm-spirited. You understand? We created a lot of memories with him. Very awesome ones. We never saw him being hateful. We never saw him frown at people's progress. You understand? He was always happy with people, always happy with what others are achieving, and a lot more. You understand? The memories we created with him was really an awesome one, which will never ever die. You understand?
Great. You have shared and also have experienced it. Dad was a great person to deal with, humble to the core. Even though he's a little child, stay with him and gist. Okay, so I think we should emulate that in doing whatever we want to do, no matter how firm you are. You have to, mellow down, calm down, and discuss with people, especially your fans. That's why you are there, to let them know that they can still reach your extent. Okay, now I shared with my friend that whatever a father does, any of the children must do it. I don't know it's natural law or what, but I don't know, acting career and your career too. I don't know, do you have any intention of going to acting to replicate that legacy? That has laid the foundation already. Okay, so is there any intention of going to acting? Let me start with the
Well, all I would say is this. I wouldn't say much, but then we'll have to find a way to work on continuing with that which he left behind. We're also looking forward to venturing into something that would keep the legacy and the hopes alive. We'll also have intentions of doing things that will also give us room to continue from where he stopped. So that's all we can see now. That's all we can see now.
Okay,
to put more light on that legacy stuff, like we are after this burial stuff, we'll put on, like we are fighting to start up something that my dad's legacy will not die.
Yes.
And this is assurance that I'm giving you guys online. My dad's legacy will not die. Like we'll bring up somebody down. So that's it.
Great. We are glad to hear that. I've been expecting to hear such thing, because I know most people will ask, after this video they'll ask, do you have anybody acting from the family of Bruno Iwuoha? Then I'll tell them that they should expect something big. They should expect something big soon, okay? So great moments live here with Bruno Iwuoha's family, the first daughter and the first son. We're having a great moment, in a sober moment, but we have heard from them. This is information from the source, not from any other media house. This is from the source, from the family, telling you how it went and how the spirit I've shared with the dad, and how the dad has done a great thing in the family, raised them, great people, awesome education, background, and we're really happy for that. So, do we have any word for people watching us, those who have lost their dad, they don't know where to start, and the fans of Bruno Iwuoha expecting something from him? What word do you have for them?
Well, what I would say is this: it has never been easy, and I don't think by God's grace it will definitely be easy. So we should keep the dreams alive, hopes alive. We shouldn't let anything limit us. You understand? I quite remember when that moment my dad died, I'm like, my whole life has ended. My future has ended. But then another voice came to me that when there is God, there is hope. If you remember that he was an amazing man, he has an amazing personality, he's someone a lot of persons loved and all of that. You could just look at one or two things or remember one or two things and say we should have to work hard, work towards achieving our dreams, making names for ourselves too, so that in time to come, maybe when we grow old and die tomorrow, some other persons alive would say these people made a name for themselves and they created a legacy which can never die. I know it's painful to us, it's a very difficult blow and a very difficult one, but then we should keep kicking. We should keep the dream alive so that when Dad's looking from heaven, he would say, yes, I'm proud of the men, the women I raised, I'm proud of the fans I have, I'm proud of the hearts that has showed him love when he was alive and even in death. So let's keep kicking, let's working on ourselves, on our dream, on achieving a greater height. Okay, that's all I can say for now.
Ibuka, do you have any word for your fans?
The only word I have for my fans is just that, like, they should keep going. You understand what I've been. So we all have our own target in life. So the only target my dad have accomplished it. So me, I have my own target, and that's what I'm looking up to now. So just don't fear, like keep going. You understand? You meet your own target. Thank you.
And I know youth out here, I represent Citizen for Africa, where we share, success stories of people and also interview them how they have gone, to the extent of achieving great, make their great impacts, and they tell us the process. But today is another angle. We took it another angle, getting the famous family of Nollywood legend Bruno Iwuoha, sharing thoughts, sharing experience with the dad, how they started and what happened, the shock news. And they are giving out hope today that we should not relent in expecting something big from the name Bruno Iwuoha. The legacy has been created and there is offspring left behind to take the name to the next level. So they have promised us today that they are going to entertain us, inspire us, and make us understand that life is more of what believing the positive no matter what happened in life. So we believe, we also send our condolences to the family, that the Lord will give them the strength to bear this great loss and also give them the grace to move on with their dreams. That's the dream of the legend Nollywood legend Bruno Iwuoha will never die, because the family are taking the steps as left behind. So we are grateful today. I would believe that this great moment to have shared with the family will inspire you anywhere you are. You are pursuing a dream. You are pursuing whatever you want to get in life, in business, in life, in family. Keep on pushing. One day, the world will hear about you. All right? Yeah. Thank you very much, Miss Onyinyechi and Mr. Ibuka. Thank you for honoring this invitation.
Thank you.
God bless you. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.